Adam Payne here, and in this video I'm going to share what I believe to be the best video hosting platform for online course owners. So if you have an online course or you would like to have one, then please watch this video because it's going to save you some money. So right now I'm showing you inside one of my courses, and you can see that there is a big video in the middle. This video has a play button in the middle. We can forward it or go back 10 seconds. We can make it bigger, smaller. It's got all of the important features that a video should have, and it's safe and secure, and it cannot be downloaded. It's really important when you are hosting your videos for your courses to make sure that the videos load quickly, that they're safe, but also it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg in the process. Now, there are lots of different options out there, and all of these options that I'm going to share are decent quality services. One of these is Wistia. Wistia has been around for a while. It's a premium service, but what we can see here is while they do have a free plan, you're only allowed to upload 10 videos to your free plan, and it's limited with the features naturally because it's free. So you're going to really need to start off with at least the Plus plan, which is already setting you back $25 per month. And after doing this for a little while, if you've got more than one course or your course is fairly large, it's not going to suffice, and you're going to need the Pro plan. That's going to set you back $105 per month. And if this is your first or second course and you've not got a bunch of customers, this is going to eat into your pocket. Then we've got Vimeo. Now, I used to be a Vimeo customer for a long time. It's a great company. They have a good service. But what we can see here is the recommended standard plan is 6,041 yen. It's showing as yen because I'm in Japan. Now, exchange rates do change, but this right now equates to a little bit under $41 per month. So again, you're just getting started. You've got your first course. You don't have any customers, or maybe you get a few sales, but you're already down because you're spending all this money just on hosting your videos. That's not to mention all the other tools that you might need to get your course live and to start making sales. That is why for a couple of years now, I've been using this service, which is called bunny.net. Now, the great thing about Bunny is it's pay as you go, which means it's affordable. And when you are just getting started and you don't have many customers, maybe you've got no customers, you're not spending a bunch of money hosting your videos. As you get more customers, which means more people start to watch your content, then you pay a little bit more, but you can afford it because you've got a lot of customers that are paying you for your course. And when I say cost goes up, it's incredibly minimal. So this is the recommended service that I use. So what we'll do now is we'll log in and I'll show you how to use it. So I've logged in and this is my dashboard. Now you can see on the bottom left, I have a balance of $31.70, and this is going to last me quite a long time. What happens is I've set it so that when this balance goes down to about $5, it will automatically top up $20 from my PayPal, which I've got connected to Bunny, so I don't have to worry about anything on that end, and it keeps my account live. Now, I have thousands of people that have bought my products that are hosted on WordPress sites, inside of ThriveLearn, behind membership sites, and despite all of these, I still pay a very minimal amount. It's less than maybe $15 or $20 a month, so it's still cheaper, and I can upload as many videos as I want. Now, on the left-hand side, you'll see all of this stuff, which might seem a little bit complex if you're not techie, but most of this stuff you don't need to worry about. So I'm going to click on Stream, which is the most important thing here. And streams are basically buckets or libraries. So every time you have a course, or maybe you want to create a series of videos like you would a playlist on YouTube, never use YouTube for your videos, by the way, for courses. It's unprofessional and people can, click off and watch other stuff, which is just not good. So these are basically buckets which I upload related content to. So let's say that I want to create a new library. I'm going to upload videos related to that particular course. I'm going to click on Add Video Library and give it a name. So I'm going to call mine Vid Story because I have a tool that is currently being developed. It's called Vid Story, and then all of the training videos I can add here. Now if we scroll down, we've got this map of the world which is called geo-replication, and you can see by default we have these little green flashy things. These are storage zones. So basically we've got one in New York, one in Sao Paulo, one in Singapore, and one in Germany, Frankfurt, Germany. So if anybody's in Europe, the videos are going to be kind of loaded through here and so on and so forth. So it kind of covers most areas. Now, of course, if you're in South Africa or if you're in Australia, you can add these zones here. They're going to cost you a little bit more. You can add one here for Sydney, for example, Johannesburg. But honestly, I just leave it as is. Then we're going to click on Add Video Library. Nice and simple. So now we've got our video library created. Bring it down a little bit. We've got things down here on the left hand side. You won't need all of this stuff, but let me go through a few of these things. We're going to click on Player. So maybe you want to fix your branding. You can see here, if I go back to my course, you can see here I've got a kind of ready branding for this particular course. So if I come here, I might change it to say purple. And that's going to make sense because the sales page for my course has a purple element. If you want to change, all of this stuff here, you can, but generally speaking, I'll just choose the color. Now, the player controls that people see on the video, if you want to give people the ability to go back or forward 10 seconds, you turn these on. If there are any things that you think you don't need, then you turn them off. You can click on duration. Let's say that you don't want the big play button in the middle, you just turn it off. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to turn that on for now, and I've got all of these turned on apart from Chromecast, and again, save settings. So all of the videos within this bucket or this library are going to have the purple branding and these controls for congruency. Now, advertising we can ignore. Encoding, if we click on this and then we scroll down, by the way, I just leave everything here as is. I don't need people to see my video in poor or low quality resolution. So I get rid of these, turn these off. People are going to see my videos in high definition, 720 or 1080p. It's not necessary for me to turn on 4K for this. This is more than enough. So now we just kind of come down here and we hit save. If you want to, you can upload a watermark on all of your videos if you are worried about security. Now, Bunny is super secure, but of course, people can still record the screen. And if people want to find a way to access your content illegally, there's always a way, especially if people are technical, but don't worry about that. People with that mindset never succeed anyway. But remember, if you do upload a watermark, it can't be removed after your videos are uploaded and encoded. So just bear that in mind. So I'm not going to do that right now. If you want to, you can add a transcribing service, but as you can see, it does cost you per minute. All videos will be automatically transcribed, converts the audio track into captions. If you do have people that are hard of hearing that consume your content, this is going to be beneficial to them, but of course it's going to cost you extra. If you do turn this on, then just be aware that you're going to have to pay. You just basically turn it on and then that's it. If you want to select the languages, you can do that here, so you can have it transcribed into other languages, but that's what you do. Now for security, we'll click on this. And again, you don't want to go too hardcore and too technical, but what you can do here is you can allow domains. So let's say you want to have your videos embedded on ThriveLearn. Maybe you've got a course on ThriveLearn, but also you've got your own membership site on WordPress on your own website. You'll just add the domains in here, domain.com, click on add, and the videos will be enabled to be embedded on those sites only. If you want to block a specific domain, you put it in there and you click on add. I personally leave all of the other features untouched. This is entirely up to you. And that's pretty much all that I worry about. All of this other stuff I don't worry about too much. This is just, an introduction to bunny.net. We don't want to go too hardcore. So now we've got to actually upload a video. How do we do that? Well, we click on upload video and we can either click on here or drag and drop one. Now I don't have a video ready for VidStory, so I'm just going to drag my end screen in here and you can see at the bottom right, it uploads. Bingo, it's already uploaded. So now what I can do is just refresh this page. I should have actually gone to Manage Library before I did that, but that's fine. Let's click on Manage Library, and we can see that the video is now in here. Now, if I click on the video, what we can see here is this information. So if I want to add a thumbnail, because you can see here that this had a thumbnail, then you create the thumbnail maybe in Canva, you click on upload and it will upload. Let me upload a random image that I can find. This is an image of Japan. So we'll upload this random image of Japan. It's going to take several seconds to refresh, and we might need to refresh the page. You can see here, thumbnail set, it's refreshing. You just got to wait and it will eventually refresh. There you go. So now we've got our thumbnail there. You can retitle the video here if you want to. If you want to have the video autoplay, you can turn it on, but I don't recommend that unless maybe it's a video sales letter. And if we come down here, this is the embed code. So if you click on this, that copies the embed code, and then you would just paste that into your WordPress site or into ThriveLearn, hit save, and that's all you got to do. If you want to share the direct play URL, you click on this and you want to share the video with somebody, what we'll do is we'll just open up a new tab, we'll plonk that URL in here and hit enter, and that's the video there, and people can then play the video that way. So if you want to share it without embedding it, you can do it that way, and you've got all these other things here as well. If you want to download the video, you can download it here inside of your account. It will also download the thumbnail and a few other files as well, but that's how to download that. And that's pretty much it. It's nice and simple. Now, if you've got a longer video, then it might take, 30 seconds, a minute to upload. It also depends on your internet connection. Once it's uploaded, it's got to be processed as well. So you may see a little orange or a blue screen as it's processing. You just wait and then it will be done. You can see how many people view it here. You've got 3 dots as well where you can get some stuff you can download, you can delete, etc. And you just upload all of your videos here, and it's super, super simple. Now, if I come back and click on stream, this is where you can access all of your past libraries. So if you create a video and you want to upload it to a past library, you just click on the relevant library and then upload the video the exact same way. So if you would like to try bunny.net out, then I will leave a link below this video. I highly recommend it. And once you've started using it, you'll be able to save a bunch of money in the long term. And it works with pretty much every other service around. Any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in another video soon. Take care.